In this lesson, we're going to talk about earning income through piecework and contract. So piecework is when you earn a specific amount of money per unit of work. So for example, it could be you earn a certain amount of money per tree that you plant or per piece of clothing that you make or per article that you type. So for example, Greg works as a tree planter and he earns his income through piecework. He is paid $2.50 for each seedling he plants. If he plants 45 seedlings in a day, how much will he earn? So this is kind of similar to hourly income in that you're going to take his his piecework rate, so $2.50, $2.50 per tree and multiply it by 45. So that's $112.50. Now sometimes to do this, you have to be careful because sometimes you may be dealing in cents and dollars. So in this example, it says Dominic delivers catalogs. He's paid 30 cents for each catalog he delivers, and last night he delivered 243 catalogs. How much did he earn? So in this case, this is 30 cents. We would want to write that as a decimal. So to do that, again, we're going to divide by 100, which is 0.30. That's how much he earns per catalog. Now he delivered 243, so his income is 30 cents times 243 catalogs, which is $72.90. Now, sometimes, just like in the commission lesson that we did, you'll have an additional earning on top of the piecework earning. So for example, Roscoe sells programs at the Edmonton Oilers hockey games and earns $20 per game plus 23 cents for each program that he sells. So in this last game, he sold 244 programs. How much did he earn? So in this case, the first thing that I would do is calculate his piecework income. So 23 cents for each program, and he sold 244. So the first thing is to change 23 cents into dollars, which is 0.23. So if he earns 23 cents times 244 programs, that means he earns $56.12 for selling those programs, but then he also earns $20 for working that game. So to find the total income, you're going to add the $56.12 for his piecework income plus $20 for his base salary, which is a total of $76.12. Now, sometimes some companies will deduct or subtract pay for pieces that are not assembled properly. So for example, if you're getting paid per item that you build, if you rush too much and you don't assemble it properly, they want to deduct pay for that, so to make sure that their employees are doing quality work. So if we look at example 4, it says Hubert is paid $5 for every bike he assembles and puts on the rack at the local Floor Mart store. The manager deducts $3.50 off his pay for each bike placed on the rack that is not assembled properly. Calculate his weekly income if he assembled 120 bikes but had 26 that were rejected. So the first thing that I would do is first calculate $5 for every bike times 120 bikes. So $5 times 120 bikes means he earns $600 for assembling those bikes. But then we need to figure out how much is deducted. So deducts $350 for each bike that's not properly assembled, and there's 26 that are rejected. So we're going to take $350 times 26 to figure out how much is deducted, which is $91. So if his total is $600, but he's deducted $91, we can subtract those amounts to figure out his total, which would leave him with an income of $509. So for these ones, always find your total first, then calculate the deduction, and you can do the subtraction. Similarly, contract work is an agreement between an employer and employee which states that they have a certain amount of time to complete something, and then they'll get paid a certain amount. So Sarah designs houses. She's paid by contract from each builder. This year she earned $25,000, $15,200, $19,750, and $31,800 on 4 contracts. That just means she got paid this amount for completing a project, this amount for completing another project, etc. So to find her income, it's quite simple. You are just going to add up the contracts. So 25,000 plus 15,200 plus 19,750 plus 31,800. So 25,000 plus 15,200 we get a total, and we add all 4 of those up, of $91,750. So that would be her total income from all 4 contracts.